pedophiles with kids for some reason. So here's what we will do, cadets. We will use the Discord voice chat, okay? You will go in the stage chat and you will use the in-stage chat. Do you understand this, cadets? Ah, okay, good. I see Boti. I want to see engineer as well. I want to see engineer there. It might be harder to switch continuously tabs because guess what? Your PCs are not the best. I will not throw blame on you for that. However, you will have to switch tabs that will give you just 5 more additional seconds to type a fucking sentence. Cadets, every time you will fucking answer to me, you will tag me. Okay, cadets, you will tag me so I see. Oh my fucking god, this annoys me. The fuck do I. Okay, cadets, every time that you will want to answer me with a yes, a no, sir, with anything else, a permission to speak, you will have to tag me in the same message. Do you understand, cadets? This will make my life easier and this will make your life easier, probably. I do not guarantee this, however. Okay? Okay. Okay, cadets. Now, before making it through these beautiful silver hatches and before I do a rundown through the rules that you'll have to fucking print on your brains, I have two mandatory questions. One, do you hear me loud and clear? Do you understand what I'm saying right now to you? Can you comprehend what I'm talking? The words that are coming out of my mouth, do you perceive this? Okay. Then, cadets, do you suffer from any mental condition that might impair with your ability to proceed within this training? Anything like Asperger, autism, ADHD does not apply. Partial deafness, partial blindness, schizophrenia, dementia. I don't fucking know. Republicans or whatever. No? Okay then, cadets. I will hold you to the standard of a fully functional human being then. However, do not be ashamed to how can I say, to affirm that you do suffer from a mental condition. This is specifically to not make fun of you or anything else. So are you sure you do not suffer from anything and you're not ashamed to say that you suffer from anything? Alright. Cadets, as a small reminder and a disclaimer, you will be slurred, you will get yelled at possibly, but maybe not from me, and I will call and make fun of your whole entire family. Alright. That's the first rule that you will have to follow, and it's pretty basic. I expect that you already know because you have written the fucking bulletin. The first rule is that you are no longer going to refer to yourself by me, I, or my. You will no longer call yourself by any personal nouns. You are now a shit stain. You are a pixelated shit on my fucking screen. You will refer to yourself by this cadet and this cadet only. You will not say I am a retard. You will not say I'm sorry, sir, or it's my fault, sir. No, you will say this cadet is a fucking retard. It's this cadet fault. This cadet has something to say, blah blah blah. I think you totally understand this. You are to address to every Marine or any other person on this campaign by sir or ma'am. Even if they are your friend, even if they are your long lost father or whatever else, you refer to them by sir or ma'am. You will not call them by their rank or by their name. I do not care if you know them. I do not care if they are close to you. You will pay your respects to them. It's that easy. I am a sir, Fidget is a sir, Kulkalia is a sir. You will not refer to anyone else by anything else besides your comrades, which are the fellow cadets. Now, cadets, in order to move, okay, cadets? In order to move. You might be some retarded fucks and do not understand that You cannot move, okay? By moving, what I mean is that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do that, you cannot do that, you cannot even look around or do anything else unless I'm telling you, ready, move. If I'm telling fidget, go hug that wall, he will not do it unless I'm telling him, fidget, go hug that wall, ready, move. It's that easy. See? Did it once I gave him the command, ready, move. However, ready move does not apply for drill, for phases, or if I'm saying did I ready march or did I ready halt. You should know that. If you want to speak, PTS is activated. However, because you're not a bunch of retards, because you're not illiterates, and because you know the alphabet, you will say this. Wait a minute, so I can spell it out for you retards. You'll have to spell it out by this. Permission to speak, sir. It's that simple. It's that easy. It's four basic words. You will have to spell it out because you're not illiterate. You're not scared of the fucking letters. And guess what, cadets? Guess what? I gave it on a plate under your fucking nose. So you better not fuck it up. It's again that easy. You have to use full grammar for each of your sentences. You cannot use abbreviations. You cannot use common slang. You will have to use full grammar and spell everything out and make use of punctuation. The next rule is also that you will have to say yes sir or no sir after each sentence that requires a direct answer of a yes or no. So for example, if I'm giving you a question that requires a yes or no, you will simply say yes or no sir. However, if I'm saying anything else like finishing a sentence blah 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 and I'm just it does not require a yes or no answer, you will simply say I sir like this. Another rule, cadets, you better take notes. I will tell you only this once, you better take notes. You can do in game, you can do in real life. I do not give a fuck as long as you do not lose those notes. But keep in mind, you can easily lose the notes in game. Cadets, did you understand every rule or do you want me to repeat myself? Okay, so I won't repeat myself then. What about you, engineer? Okay. Taking all of this in consideration, single file line on me. Come on, cadets, single file line on me. Cadets, I told you single file line on me. Why the fuck are you sitting over there? Okay, so it seems to me that you are smart enough to follow this basic command. Ready, move. Do you have shift lock on, cadets? Shift lock. Do you have shift lock on? Turn it off. Turn it off. Never turn it on during this training. During this basic training. Once you have turned it off, say done stirring chat. Okay. Did already march and do pivots, cadets. Do pivots. I want to see the sharpest turns into the fucking west. You are not in Tokyo. You will not drift. You will not do curves. You are not retards. It's that easy. And don't enter the staff lounge. Despite the fact that I don't really scream at you right now, I can, however, do public executions. I can call off the entire NMC detail hold. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so this is your first strike, cadets, okay? This is your only warning on retardation, okay? You are already starting to shake my stars and my booty is already starting to kill itself. When I'm saying detail halt, it does not mean that you will fucking stop from your motion, okay? It means that you will fucking tailgate my ass, okay? You will tailgate my ass like a starving hyena and you will stop on me, okay? Because water never stops wherever, okay? There is a point where water stops, okay? So basically, I'm a stone, you're a river. You will not stop over there. You will stop on the stone. Is that clear, cadets? So Detail halt means that you will fucking halt on me. You will not halt over there 50 kilometers away from my fucking booty. So, cadet, single file line on me. Ready, move. And if I'm telling you detail halt, it means that in the fucking single file line, you will stop right where you are now, for example. You will stop close to me. That's what detail halt means. Detail halt means that I'm just stopping, okay? It's me that's stopping. And so the whole entire single file line will also stop in this position. Now, cadets, another simple comprehensive task. Find the seat, cadets. Find the seat, okay? Do not take a seat, it's find the seat. If I'm telling you to go find your mother, you will not sit your ass on her face. No, you will just find her. You will grab her hand and you will say, "Hi, mommy, I'm glad that you didn't abort me." So, cadets, go find a seat. Ready, move. I don't. Why the fuck are you staying on the side, you retards? Face your fucking seat, have fucking eye contact with the seat, okay? I don't fucking know why you're all blushy and shit, why you're so scared to fucking make eye contact with the fucking chairs, okay, cadets? Come on. And why the fuck are you not close to each other? Cadets, when is the last time you washed? When you took a shower? I don't fucking understand why you took such a social distancing. Engineer, go next to body. So if you didn't realize, okay, okay. So cadet engineer, I can already tell that your parents were maybe cousins. Um, I don't know how the fuck you fuck it up at this point. So I don't know how you fuck it up now when you seem to clearly understand it earlier. So I will just not correct you because I think you understand what you've done wrong. It's night. Please don't fuck me up again, cadets. Take a seat. Ready, move. Now, cadets, I will teach you about the uniforms that you will encounter and that you will have to wear on specific occasions within NMC. Now, NMC has three types of uniforms. We have the operationals, the noob combats, and the formals. Now, the operationals. The operationals are the uniforms that a Marine will wear during combat events within NMC and NMC only. You will not wear the operationals outside of NMC within NS. If I'm telling you outside of NMC, I'm referring within NS. In any other division, you will not wear the operationals. If you want to wear the operationals outside of, I don't know, in any other Roblox game, there is no issue. However, do not wear them in any other division. Okay, cadets? You will not wear the NMC operationals in any other division related event. You will wear the operations only within cities, combat trainings, defense trainings, and raids within NMC. It's that easy. You have five types of operations. You have the short sleeves without camo and without gloves. You have the short sleeves with camo without gloves. You have the long sleeves without gloves. You have the long sleeves with gloves, and you have the short sleeves with camo and with gloves. As you can see right here on Junior during Instructor Video Q, he has the long sleeves with gloves, and also a clear reminder, you can customize your operations. However, if you think it's too much or I don't know, not accurate enough, you will need permission from a sergeant or above to wear them. The noob combats. The noob combats are the uniforms that you will wear outside of NMC in the first, second, third, and main NS events. You will wear them in main time zone division related events. You will not wear the noob combats within NMC in cities DTs. No, you will wear the noob combats outside of NMC. They are rather similar to your divisional main time zone division related noob combats. However, the only clear difference is that they have the divisional badge and the rank within NMC on their shoulders. Again, they are rather similar to first division, the second, and the third division noob combats. You will wear them only if you are called, for example, If you're maining NMC, okay, so no, never mind. So if you're maining NMC, okay, cadets, if you're maining NMC and you want people to know that, you will wear this outside of NMC. Is that clear? If General Gallantry will call up on a wide deployment, wide NS deployment, then again you will wear this. It's that easy. Now we have the marine formals. Now, cadets, the marine formals are of three types. However, we don't talk about the third type. We talk about the dress green bravos and dress green alphas. Another clear reminder: you refer to them by their full name. You will say dress green alphas and bravos. You will spell out the entire name. Now, the alphas are worn during important occasions, at ceremonial events, congress visits, or even inspections. They have tight grooming regulations, and you will wear them only at very formal events. As you can see on the screen, or even on Junior Drill Instructor Fidget Cube, you cannot wear accessories. You cannot have glasses, you cannot have mustaches, birds, scars, burns. You cannot have any other form of accessory besides, okay, besides the divisional badge, the name tape, and the ribbon rack. The only accessory that is allowed is the prescription glasses. Yeah, I want to say that. Is the prescription glasses. Now, as you can also see, his hair is not clipping through the garrison cap. He has a clean buzz cut, or you can also have just go bald. You can just go bald or have a clean buzz cut. If you're a woman, you can have a tied bun at the end. Proceeding, we have the dress green bravos. Now, the dress green bravos are rather distant cousin of the dress green alphas. As you can see right here on Junior Drill Instructor Cool Casio, and as you can see right here on Junior Drill Instructor Fidget Cube. Now, as you may see, there is a clear difference between the alphas and the bravos. For example, Junior Drill Instructor Fidget Cube has the mustache, he has accessories, he has the NS chain, pin and keychain, because you can wear that on the bravos. You can have the NS official items, you can have sunglasses, you can have mustaches and birds. However, the birds should only be stubbles. You can have hand watches even, and mostly anything else that's not too much. For example, scars on the face or burns. But the hair, however, is the same. The regulations for the hair are the same. You should have only a buzz cut, go bald, or a tight bun. You wear the bravos at the game nights and specifically outside of NMC, but within NS, where you're still representing NMC. Say, for example, other division game nights and so on. Now, the formals accessories. This is the only accessories that you may have to mandatory wear over your formals. You have the garrison cap, which is worn from the rank of private up to the staff sergeant, and then you have the alpha cover, which is worn from the gunnery sergeant and above, with the additional cockades that is worn from the gunnery sergeant up to the command sergeant for the one above, and the one below is worn from the sergeant major and above. Now you may have other covers, however, this is not mandatory for you to know now. Do you have any questions, cadets? Any questions at all? I hope you took notes. This is mandatory if you want to pass. No? Okay then. Be afraid, cadets. At this point, I want you to know, be afraid to ask questions, okay? If you're so sure on yourself, be afraid to ask questions. Single file line on me. Ready, move. Detail ready, march. Detail halt. Cadets, are any of you a female? No. Okay. Detail ready, march. Detail halt. Right face, cadets, which means basically face me. Okay, cadets. I will do a simple monkey says, monkey does. Okay? A simple task of monkey says, monkey does. I will not repeat myself too many times and I will not talk too much. However, open your eyes and look exactly at whatever I do. Starting from here, when I will give you the command to equip your gear, you will start from here because this is your original point of movement. And you will do this, and you will do that, and you will do that until you meet the locker. From here on, it's getting kinda tricky, you know, 'cause that's because you're kind of illiterate, you're kind of retarded, and you will see this key right here. You know, that's the letter of the alphabet, cadets. And because you see this letter of the alphabet, you will recognize it on the keyboard and you will press it once. Okay, if you don't know what a one is, raise one finger. Okay, just raise the middle finger, for example, from your hand and shove it up your ass. Okay, and tickle around and see how it is. And that's how you know that that's one. Okay, that's a one. And then that's simple. You just press it once and then you do an about face. Okay, 'cause that's only an about face, which is basically an 180 turn over your right shoulder. Boom. Oh my god, that's scary. That's scary. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. And then you go to the wall again. You do a left face, a right turn, a right turn, a left turn, a left turn, and a left turn until you meet your original point of movement. And you, Botty, because I know that you're a retard, by the way, I know damn well you're a retard. What you will do, you will make this wall, you will do that, and proceeding from this point on is the same movements I taught you. So, do you understand, cadets? Alright, then do not fuck it up, I guess. Also, Botty, I will not tell you, ready, move, go, equip your gear. No, once engineer is coming back, you will start moving on your own. I hope this is fully understood by you. So, engineer, go equip the gear, ready, move. I mean, cadets go equip the gear, ready, move, but you understand. Okay, okay. So, for some reason, you're not moving, despite the fact that I told you, ready, move. So, engineer, go equip your gear, ready, move. I don't fucking know why you need a double confirmation over there. Like you're some CAPTCHA or something like. Don't worry, engineer, I'm not an AI, you know? Like, you don't need to do a double check on me. And don't take 50 hours to do a fucking pivot, that. It's like 12 a.m. I don't want to deal with this shit, you know? Okay. And we're kissing the wall now. That's interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. 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 Single file line on me. Ready, move. Did they already march? Start running, cadets. Start running, start running, start running, start running, start running, start running. You better run, cadet. I don't fucking know why you stopped over there. You better start running and don't touch the grass. And I don't fucking know why that retard is over there. He should not be over there. What the fuck? Nah, dieter halt. So, cadet, I remember not being a schizophrenic today, you know? I remember not being a schizophrenic fuck. Why the fuck are you not running, cadet? You know, maybe it's the fact that I'm not raising my tone, okay? Maybe it's the fact that I can't scream. But you know, cadet, I will take my time. I will take my sacrifice to start screaming right now, to call you names, to understand why the fuck you're not moving, okay? Because it's starting to piss me off, you know? You seem to have the basic cognitive functions to not leak shit once you have put it in your toilet. However, you lack the ability to understand the command to not take the shit and start eating it. So now, please tell me Kadea, why you're not running, because I know damn well you're not running right now. And I'm still at it waiting for a fucking answer. I'm waiting for a fucking answer. Because if I don't know better, I start to believe that you maybe uh this cadet does not know the keybind. Okay, so I don't know, cadet. Given that you're in Roblox, okay, given that you're in the fucking Roblox, given that you know games, okay, what do you think is the key to fucking run, cadet? What do you think is the key to fucking run? Like, were you ever told that the basic control for running is like pressing Alt on your fucking keyboard? It's Shift, you fucking retard. It's Shift. You will hold down Shift because that's why I told you to turn off Shift lock. It's that easy. I'm not a retard. I didn't tell you to do that simple command just for the fuck of it, just for the fun of my fucking cock. Okay, cadet? So, pull your head out of your ass, hold down Shift, and don't fuck with it anymore, okay? Hold it. You do not tap it. You do not tickle it. You do not finger the fucking key. No, you will fucking hold it. So, start running, cadets. Ready move, detail halt, detail march, detail whatever. Just start running, cadets. Start run, and this retard is not running. Okay. And this retard is not running. Detail halt. Single file line on me, cadets. Ready move. Detail ready march. Start running. Double time. 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 Okay, retard. So, please run for me towards that fucking statue over there. Okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, Cadet. So it seems to me that somewhere in your bloodline, there have been a couple of sisters and cousins and brothers. And they kind of did some intertwining. And I have now to deal with a fucking maggot of a failed birth. So please tell me, Cadet, why are you genuinely starting to grab my ass, waste my fucking time, and whisper in my ear how much you don't give a fuck about me, cadet? Because it seems to me that you're starting to fuck with my astral projections. I have 2 minutes, okay? I give you 2 minutes to come with a good excuse of why you decide to fuck me rowing yes for no fucking reason. I give you 2 minutes, okay? You're holding down shift. Interesting. You decided to not hold down shift. You're holding down shift. Okay, run towards me, cadet. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Do you know what you did wrong here, cadet? You came to my training. That's what you did wrong. That's the very first thing. Okay, yeah, let's put this down. You came to this training. That's what you did wrong. So here's what we will do, cadet. Ping me in Chowhole, please. Okay. Um, yo, cadet, go over there. Go over there. Go to that stage. Yeah, 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 yeah. Equip the shovel I just gave you. Okay. Yo, cadet. So here's what we will do, okay? Here's what we will do. You will duel, okay? You will fight these two guys, and if you kill them, you will pass, okay? You will automatically pass this training. However, if they kill you, you will leave this stage, you will leave this game, and you will no longer bother me because you have failed this first training, okay? Do you understand this, cadet? I'm expecting an answer, by the way. Okay, okay. In the meantime, cadet Botti, single file line on me. Ready, move. Did already march and double time, double time. You may begin, by the way. You may begin. Come on, cadet. Come on, run, run, run. We are on very short time. We are on very short time. I took my damn time with that retard. And I know damn well you're a retard as well, but do not fuck it up, cadet. Do not fuck it up. Did a halt. Okay, let's see. I gave him the strike. Find a seat, ready, move. Take a seat, cadet. Take a seat. Mm. Mm. I'm not even going to waste my time. The Nubic Marine Corps. What is the Nubic Marine Corps? The Nubic Marine Corps is operational within the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd Nubic Division as a relay force. We are the infantry force for the 1st Nubic Fleet, and we are acting as a spearhead formation for any war zone there is. We are basically the first people to enter the trench lines, and we are the first people to clean the trenches. It's that easy. If you want a more technical definition, again, the Nubic Marine Corps is operational within the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Nubic Division as the relief force and the 1st Nubic Fleet, acting as specialized shock infantry when relieving ground service divisions, and as the 1st Naval Infantry Force. It is the spearhead of the Nubic statocracy. Now, basically, cadet, what you need to keep in mind is what I said in the first two lines. The rank structure, cadets. What the fuck? Oh, okay. The rank structure, cadet. Now, as you may see, by the way, these slides are rather outdated. Do not keep them. Do not trust them fully. Trust more what I say. You have the cadet with no insignia. Why? Because you're a retard. You're a shift lock, and how can I say? You have no worth to the entire of NMC. However, your only duty is to prove yourself in front of your dream instructors, to prove that you might not be a fully fledged retard. However, you can become a private. A private is basically a retard with a diploma. Your duty as a private is still to prove yourself in front of NMC. However, you just have to prove yourself. You have to be active within NMC. You have to not be a fucking retard. You have to keep the regulations up, to not step out of your line, and so on. As a private first class, you are basically a fully fledged and listed rank. You're basically a fully fledged Marine. After that, you have the Lance Corporal and the Deputy Corporal. Now, the Deputy Corporal is basically a senior and listed rank. People know him. He knows people. He's been here for a while. After the deputy corporal rank, the enlisted ranks are over. The corporal rank. The corporal rank is basically the first NCO rank. As you can see, I'm a corporal as well. My duty is to host events. A corporal is a junior NCO rank. It's not a fully fledged NCO rank. However, despite being an NCO, he's just a junior. His only duty is to host events, is to prove himself to the entire of NMC that he can be trusted and he can be a fully fledged NCO. After that, you have the sergeant rank. Now, a sergeant is basically a fully fledged NCO. He's been here for a while. He has proven himself and he's keeping up the regulations of NMC. Between the sergeant and the gunnery sergeant rank, there is a rank called staff sergeant. The staff sergeant is basically just a sergeant, but with more mod perms. The gunnery sergeant, no, the gunnery sergeant is a senior NCO rank. He's been here for a while. He's been doing his job, and he's been completing his tasks while also being fully active in war zones. After that, you have the command sergeant. The command sergeant is basically more of an assistant to the sergeant major. Our current sergeant major being Terowski. Let me type it. Terowski. The command sergeant is a rank personally chosen or picked by the sergeant major. After that, you have the commissioned officer ranks. By the way, the sergeant major rank, it is the first NMCOM rank. After that, you have the commissioned officer ranks. Now, the commissioned officer ranks are a couple. You have the warrant officers, which are departed in two classes. You have the warrant officer first class and the second class. So the warrant officers are more of a paper pusher class. They are not really active in combat. However, they are doing the background job that no one really wants. They are not NMCOM, by the way. And then you have the big three. They are NMCOM. They are leaders. They are the leaders of the entire NMC. You have the major. Our current major is Copenhagen. It will always, Copenhagen, by the way, the rank of major will always be chief drill instructor. After that, you have brigadier. The brigadier is no longer with us. We don't have a brigadier. Our brigadier retired. After that, you have the commandant. It's no longer called commodore. It's called commandant. It is called 1MD Cagville. All caps, by the way. You will have to spell it exactly like this. History. Cadet, did you get the binoculars? Equip them. You don't already move. Just equip the binoculars and use them in order to see this slide. Now, keep in mind, these are rather important dates. The Nubic Marine Corps has been founded on the 9th of February 2023 in the earliest version of Port Majoris. Unfortunately, the first NMC went inactive alongside the entire fleet. The Marine Corps remained dormant for several months until June 6th, when the then Admiral Gantry received the necessary approval from the then General Bilali. Keep this in mind, then Admiral Gantry and then General Bilali, to reactivate 1st NMC as the Nubic Marine Corps, a 5 NSO-based unit specializing in ACS and FPS gun systems. To date, the Nubic Marine Corps has been awarded Division of the Cycle twice, something we take pride in. We have a winning percentage of around 95%, accounting for all raids ever documented, which are about 2k. We are also the first division to win an external tournament. We have the combat strategies. Now, cadet, combat strategies. We have playing for turn. Do you know what term is? No, unequip your binoculars. You no longer need them. Do you know what term is? What the fuck? Okay, so you have playing for turn, cadet. Now, playing for turn is basically just the way you win the game, okay, cadet? You will not win the game by killing anyone. You will not win the game by killing anyone unless it's like team deathmatch. However, we will not ever play team deathmatch. We play only hardpoint. You have the option. Say for example, this is the term, and that's a player over there. Now I have the option to do a dogfight cadet. I have the option to kill that guy over there, or I have the option to come over here and win the fucking objective. Why? Because the objective is winning me actively the game. If I go over there to fight that guy, he might kill me. Because guess what? Look at him. Look at him. He's wiggling. He's better at FPS than me. He's better at balancing. He's better at fucking dancing around. However, I can go here, cap the objective, he kills me, however the objective is my team's. And however I win the fucking game. After that, you have situational awareness. Now, cadet, imagine that this table is a fucking wall. You cannot see past this wall because guess what? I have a gun equipped in my hands. But because I'm not gay, okay, I can let off this fucking gun. I can let off this dick from my hands. I will let off of it, and then I will scroll. I will scroll with my fucking mouse, and then I will go in third person and see that over there is the fucking enemy. So what I will do, I will equip the gun, I will jump out, and I will kill. Never mind, I don't have bullets. See, for example, now I will be dead. However, because I'm not dead, I can kill that guy. Then we have communications, cadet. Cadet, do you have mic? You don't have to use it now, by the way. You don't have to use the mic now. But do you have a mic? It's okay if you don't have one. Fix your head, by the way. Okay. So for example, okay, for example, save the example. I'm going down the hallway, okay? I'm a retard, I don't use situational awareness, blah blah blah. I'm going down the hallway. Guess what? There is a guy, there is going to be a guy who's going to fuck me, and yes, he will kill me. I have the option to open the mic and say 6-7, say a fucking brain rot joke, and tell you how much your mother is a retard. However, I won't do that because guess what? I remember my basic training. I remember what communication is. And communication is having clear comms, having precise comms, and having good comms. What does that mean? You don't overlap with other people. You will not use a call out, a fake call out, I mean. You will not overlap with other people. You will not talk about bullshit, and specifically, you will simply keep it clean. It's that easy. Pre-aligning goes hand in hand with situational awareness. Say, for example, there is a guy over there. Do you see that guy over there? There is a guy over there. Now, because I use situational awareness, I see that there is a guy over there. What the fuck? Okay. I see that there is a guy over there. So what I will do, I will take my gun out, I will aim at the precise location of his head, I will jump out and I will kill him. It's that easy. And pre-firing. Say for example, I have a full auto gun. I have a full auto gun. Now, pre-firing like in most games, say for example there is a wall here, whenever I will peek out or whenever I know that I'm going to get pushed, I will just simply start firing before I come out of cover. So I just basically... And for some reason this fucking gun jammed. I never even knew these guns can jam. However, this is what pre-firing is. And that's all. Do you have any questions for that? Uh, Single file line on me, ready move. Did I already march? Did I halt? Okay, cadet, you are free to move within the circle however you desire. You don't need ready move. You can just move within the circle. However, you will have to look at me at all times because I said so. Now I will present you basically all the divisions you may enter once you become a Marine. MEI. MEI is basically a recolored SMP. In order to join, you need to be a junior enforcer within the SMP server and private first class or above within the NMC server. What their duty is basically they are SMP but for NMC games. Say for example, on this campaign right now, there could be MEI, however there isn't as you may see. Or other games where we deploy, however you do not need to know right now. MCSC. These are the medical corps. They are basically the medics of NMC. They deploy with the main NMC force and the MEO brothers in deployments or wider deployments or blah blah blah. In order to join in, you need to be a private or above and an intern within GSMC. It's that easy. Just go to GSMC, verify on their server, and you become an intern. It's not that hard. NCCB is no longer a thing, do not worry about it. 1AB, the 1st Armored Air Battalion. Now these guys are tough. Hoo hoo hoo. Cadet, do you know about MTC? Multi-crew tank combat. Basically, Roblox War Thunder. Cadet, cadet. I asked you, do you know about MTC? I didn't stutter over there. Okay, so basically, the 1st Armored Air Battalion, 1AB, they are the bosses at MTC. They are the best at MTC. They have a current win streak of 13, I think, and they are also very specialized in both mechanized infantry and armor corps, which is basically the tankers. Mechanized infantry are just the people that are deploying as infantry on MTC, and again, they are the bosses at it. They got given glazed by a fucking YouTuber, but do not test my knowledge by asking me what YouTuber, because I do not really give a fuck. In order to join in, you need to be at least level 10 in MTC. Now, cadet, over here you have one Emil, the 1st Marine Expeditionary Unit. They are basically your top fraggers in any other everyday game. Say for example, they have good comms, cadet. They have good skills, they know how to top frag, they know how to give good comms. They are also our scouting unit. They go ahead to scout enemy maps that we are about to deploy on and we don't know about. They are also in charge with sabotaging the enemy lines and so on. In order to join in, there are no longer applications, you will need to attend a tryout that is hosted on the W. Oh, you can also be handpicked. NMSOC, these are basically your everyday elites of the elites of the elites. That guy over there, Junior Drill Instructor Cool Casual, is the NMSOC himself. As you can see, being NMSOC has some traits. You can even get your own beret to wear on your Bravos or Alphas. Now, DNM stock again, as I said, they are basically your elites of the elites. They are very specialized in whatever they do. Give them a gun, they will kill everyone. They are the best, they deploy, they kill, and they go out alive. It's that easy. In order to join, again, you need to attend a tryout. However, I give you a reminder, their tryouts are very fucking hard. The past 3 tryouts, even if you top frag with like 70 kills and 20 deaths, guess what? You will still not be guaranteed that you will make it in. And then you have the MDI, Marine Drill Instructors. Now MDI, this is what I am, this is what Junior Drill Instructor Fidget and Cool Casga over here are. We are basically the first line of defense against retardation, against useless maggots that are trying to make their way weak in NMC. We are basically shaping you retards in what should be an actual fully fledged private that is upholding the standard of NMC. In order to join in, you need to be at least a private, it doesn't matter. However, you need at least 2 weeks of experience within NMC. Cadet, when I give you the command, you may go in front of the division that you would like to join once you become a private or a private first class. Now go find your division, ready move. This is purely some okay. MEI, interesting. Are you in SMP, cadet? I don't know why you're writing fucking essay, I just asked you if you are in SMP, cadet. Oh, you're still waiting for approval. Oh well, good luck, I guess. I don't really give a fuck. However, again, you just need to be a private first class. So, say for example, you get active. If, God forsake, I pass you this training, okay, which I'm very reluctant about. I'm about to maybe not pass you just because I feel it. However, if you're lucky enough to pass and you graduate to a private first class after that, you may join MEI. Your duty would be to drop as SMP on Camparian. to fill in the quota. From what I know is that you just go to the SMP server and you go and ask someone if how can you become an MEI, and they will just redirect you. There is a channel, I think, but I don't give a fuck. Single file line on me, cadet. Ready move. Detail ready march. And you better run. And you better run. And you better run. You know damn well what happened to the last cadet. They didn't run. Because guess what? You were his comrade. And he was your comrade. Ah. What a beautiful night. Isn't it right, cadet? I could sleep right now. Like, I could be very happy having dreams of not retarded cadets who are trying to kill me and do black magic on me. Did I halt? Okay. Oh, okay. The black magic. The black magic I was talking about. The black magic I was talking about. For some fucking reason, the cadets are deciding to do black magic on my fucking ass. Some small fucking. I don't care. SKS on the page in front of me, cadet. Ready move. Cadet, do you know your faces? It's such a simple question. Like, do you know left face, right face, about face, left incline, right incline? It's faces, cadets. Do you know your faces? No, you don't. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, you don't know your faces. We will now demonstrate you the faces that you will have to do and learn. Cool casual, look at me. Do a left face, do a right face, do a right face, and do a left face. Now, as you see, cadet, a left face or a right face is basically a 90-degree turn to the given direction. Basically, you just turn a 90-degree turn to the left or to the right. You will not turn, if I say left face, you will not turn to the right when I say right face like this. Okay, you will just turn like this. It's that simple, cadet. Do a left incline, cool casual, and a right incline, and a left incline, and a left incline. Now, as you can see, a left incline or a right incline is basically half a full face. You just turn 45 degrees to the given direction. Go do a right face, do an about face, about face, about face, and yet again another about face. Now, as you can see, that an about face is a very simple face. You're just turning a 180-degree turn to the over. No, fuck. Okay, so you're doing an 180 turn over your right shoulder. You're not turn over your left shoulder. You're only look towards the complete opposite direction. It's that easy. Now, eyes. Now, the command of eyes or control face, how it's called, is basically just looking to the person who gave you the command. You just follow him constantly. You just follow him constantly and make sure you keep your eyes on him. Even if your vision is obstructed, you will still look at me. Now, cadet, if I, for example, jump on your head, you'll spin like a maniac. It's that easy. If I'm telling you, left face, Casio, left face, right face, right face, right face, right face. See, he won't break the command because guess what? The command of eyes is broken by nothing else but only one command. The center face. Center face. A center face is basically a 90-degree turn to the approximate location of where I am. You will turn only to the north, south, east, or west. You will not turn here, you will not turn here, you will not turn like this or blah blah blah. No, you'll do a simple front, back, left, right. It's that simple. If I'm here, for example, like angled to you, and I'm calling center face, You'll just turn to the approximate location of where I can be facing you. For example, if I'm coming to your face right now, see, as you can see, cool category is facing the direct location. Do you understand that? Now I might have stuttered a little. Maybe my angelic voice is too much for you. Okay, cadet, I have not enough time. Okay, I don't want to ask you 50 times if you understand. This is totally on you if you're failing. So do an about face. You don't need ready move, by the way. Just do an about face. Okay. Left face, left incline, about face, right face, right incline, about face, left face, right incline. I told you a left face, a right face, and a right incline. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. About face, right face, left face. Okay, so it seems to me that your brain has only the capacity of following like two orders in a row, but from the third one you just completely suck it up and give up on it. So I will give you one more chance, okay, cadet? I will give you one more chance. So do an about face, a left face, and a right incline. About face, left face. See? It's not that hard. So okay, here's one more, okay, cadet? Don't fuck it up. Do one more. A right incline, a left face, a right face, and an about face. Okay, okay, that's good enough. Eyes, control face, left face, center face. So it seems that your retardation is kind of stopping you from. Oh my god. I wasn't even talking about how you did your left face. Like, I don't really give a fuck where you face me. You were facing correctly. Why the fuck are you facing me right now? No, cadet. No. No, 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 no. It falls within my duty to not pass a retard, you know? Has no exceptions? Expansion? What the fuck? No expansions? The fuck is that word? Cadet, are we making our own English now? What even is that language? Expansions. Expansions. I'm not even sure how to read. No, you know what? Just this cadet is what the fuck? I know damn well you're a fucking retard. Okay, I will take a one coin. Okay, cadet, I will take a one coin. Please tell me, what would you choose? Heads or tails? Okay. Okay. We are doing tails then. Let's see. Oh my god. I have to get a bigger coin, I think. Because that coin is not lucky enough for you. Well, would you look at that, cadet? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Cadet, cadet. Here's what we do. Okay, cadet? You know the drill. You know the drill. You know the drill. Ping me, Chahul, cadet. Go take the sword. Behind you. Ready move. No, I'm glad you at least know how to do that. Come back on this pad. Ready move. Face me, cadet. Face me. No, give up on ready move, don't worry. Um, okay, cadet. No, no, wait, cadet. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god! I saw my life flash between my eyes. Oh my god! Why are you so ecstatic to kill me, cadet? What the fuck are you, murderous criminal? Okay, now cadet, equip your sword and face me. Don't come to me, cadet. When I give you the command, okay, when the countdown ends, you will have to come to me and duel me. Okay, cadet? You will have to duel me. Do you understand, cadet? If you win, you may pass this training. But if you don't, I'm sorry, cadet. Oh, interesting. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! He did it! He killed me! Yeah, you don't pass. Leave the game, leave the stage. Leave the game, leave the stage, cadet. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. How big is the range for that sword, bro? How big is the range? Um, any other person that is not MDI, you are dismissed. You can leave now.